everyone, and welcome to 9 on the Positive Side. Thank you so much for being here. During March, WNCT is highlighting remarkable women. In our Remarkable Women series, we're highlighting 4 women right here in Eastern North Carolina who are just truly remarkable, making an impact on their communities, going above and beyond to make a difference where we all live. Now today, 9 on your side, Cheyenne Pagan is introducing us to Holly Connor. She has more about the work she does for those with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
On a Saturday afternoon, when most people are outside enjoying their weekend, Holly Connor was busy helping set up for the monthly meeting of the Down Syndrome Network of Onslow and Carteret counties.
I want to try and help other families navigate the system so they can get what they need for their children.
She spoke and gave important advice about different resources available for parents of children with intellectual and developmental disabilities, or IDD.
As a parent, nobody gives you that manual to say, here, this is how this is going to work, and this is how you're going to get what you need for your child.
And she's speaking from her own experience.
My oldest is 21, and he has intellectual and developmental disabilities.
That's it. Got it.
This is Cody.
He's in his own world, and I think he's really happy there. So I think, unfortunately, he probably really doesn't know. So he can't understand that side of it.
He's the inspiration behind why Holly does what she does.
I know he's proud of me in the best way that he knows how to be proud of me.
Holly has been active in the local IDD community for the last 14 years.
Just hoping that families know that they're not alone and that they're not isolated and that there are other families out there that are willing to listen and understand and come from a place of empathy.
She'll ultimately keep pushing for more funding, awareness, and the availability of services.
My true vision of this is about making things better for our families and for our individuals with IDD. And I think I'm blessed to have people in my life that have been great mentors and who have done the same for me, and they see I'm just paying it forward just like I was given.
In Jacksonville, Cheyenne Pagan 9 on your side.
Holly is truly remarkable and making a difference. Stay tuned to our 5:30 newscast throughout the week as we showcase more remarkable women living in Eastern North Carolina. Now to watch this story and see other remarkable women, all you have to do is go to the website, WNCT.com, our website. You can click on the On Your Side tab to learn how these women are inspiring, leading and forging the way for others all across the East. A speech therapist in New York was selling baked goods out of her home with some of her nonverbal patients. Now, this is what it's become. The nonprofit bakery called Rising Above employs more than a dozen adults with special needs, helping them earn a paycheck and continue their therapy. All the bread, crackers, and cookies is made by bakers with special needs dealing with an intellectual or developmental disability. The nonprofit's founder says combining her two loves is a hand-on approach to therapy for her now 20 bakers from 21 to 32 years old.
All I heard was laughing and singing and talking, and everything, they found their voice in the kitchen. They came together, they became friends.
All I do is like to bake. I mean, just do what I like to do.
And the proof of her success is in the bread. Customers support her mission to empower her employees to live independent lives. A special squad gears up to represent Gaston County in an inspiring way, with every practice learning a lot about who they are. As John Lee reports, they are proof that if you can dream it, you can certainly do it.
You know the drill. Be in line.
Far before they reach for the sky.
Reach, reach, reach for your toes. One. Okay, switch legs and do the other one.
The leap to something special starts here.
4 down. So in each 4 counts, we're going to do our jump, okay? Do our jump straight up.
The Gaston County Special Olympics cheerleading team dares to dream.
What do you say?
Jody Lawrence Bryan
Right, so you're going to come back here.
is the coach of the
You're
Gaston
going up,
Dreamers.
And you're going to hold on. Let me show you, sweetie. Good.
She's excellent.
They're doing really good. I'm really proud of them. I think they're going to achieve big things this year.
Gaston Dreamers,
Yes, good dreamers.
On March 25th, the squad heads to state competition for the first time ever.
I like being with my friends.
You need to believe in yourself to achieve it.
DREAMERS.
Let's spell.
The dreamers.
Yeah, boy. There you go, roll.
They're rehearsing a 2.5-minute routine.
Keep going, keep the arms up tight. Okay, good, good job. All right, Mackenzie, you get to go again. Roll.
In competition, the Dreamers will be judged on things like crowd interaction, dancing, tumbling, and wait for it, pom-pom skills.
They're doing good and fantastic.
Yeah? Why do you say fantastic?
Because we all do amazing at what we can do.
Good job.
They each have their own superpower. Nikayla's happens to be a megawatt smile.
You can't help yourself?
Nope.
And the arch enemy is fear.
I have a little bit of self-doubt because I don't like being in front of like a bunch of people.
What we can take away from this group is that if you're still discovering your superpower, you're not alone.
We help each other.
And don't be nervous about the audience.
You just have to pretend people are in their underwear and just say, okay.
You got to smile at the judges.
The Dreamers are in this together.
No, big smiles, girls. I know you can smile. Smile, hurry. They're going to come out on that floor and surprise everybody, and they're going to say, oh, that's Gaston County. Dreamers.
In Gastonia.
Okay, good. Good job.
John Lee,
All right.
Queen City News.
And Dreamers, I know we are all rooting for you. The state competition is in Conover in less than 10 days. That's going to be on March 25th. Good luck to them, and we can't wait to give you an update on them. If you have a story idea, send it on over to us. We want to hear about all the good things happening in your communities. Just email newsdesk@WNCT.com. Again, it's newsdesk@WNCT.com. You can also reach out to me with your story ideas on Facebook or over on Twitter. And much more is in store on 9 on the Positive Side. How a soldier gives his family a surprise that might make your heart melt. And we'll also have this story for you.
An unlikely student has become a viral TikTok sensation for going back to class in her 70s. We'll have the story of Grandma Great coming up.
A special homecoming for one family in Virginia. Army Staff Sergeant Brandon Cole is back home after being stationed in Germany, and he gave his children the surprise of a lifetime. Photojournalist Chris Munnings has this heartwarming story.
It's been a long time since I've seen the kids. Just nervous and excited. I hope I get the same reaction out of them as they're going to get from me.
So there's 2 doors to this classroom. She's actually sitting by the front door, so we're going to go outside and come around the second door.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, baby. It went good. I'm still shaking. That's so exciting. You gotta go get your brother. That one's gonna be a little more nerve-wracking. There's gonna be a lot more people. Come on, let's go.
And today we are going to celebrate one very special young woman. Congratulations.
What's up, buddy? Hey, I'm home. You all right, buddy?
Yep.
Hey, I'm here to get you out of school.
I watch these videos and, I'll cry and it's like so heartwarming, but it's not, I never would have expected it to happen to me.
What's the one thing you're looking for the most with him being back?
Kingston. Just being able to see him as often as possible.
He's my pride and joy right here. So just to, whether it be for 4 days, whether it be I'm here for the next 3 or 4 years, only an hour up the road, and I get to see him every weekend. It doesn't change. Every time I touch him, every time I hug him, it's just, like you just can't you can't replace that feeling.
So glad they get to spend some time together. That was photojournalist Chris Munnings reporting. More positive news is in store, including this story that's next.
Less than 3% of producers in the music industry are women. I'm Danya Backus with how one organization is looking to change that number.
Now to an inspiring story. A woman in Utah is showing all of us it's never too late to go for your dreams. Nancy Chen shows us and shares how she's inspiring others.
Hello, my beautiful friends.
Known as Grandma Great to her 2 million+ TikTok followers.
It's a beautiful day on campus.
Sharon Barber is a proud senior at Utah's Weber State University. This is where you go to school.
It is.
Decades ago, the now 79-year-old put school on pause and raised a family. 16 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren later, after retiring as a substitute teacher, where else to go but back to class?
It was scary. I got my textbooks. I was like, what does this mean? I don't even know. Okay.
Barber, however, quickly not only excelled in the classroom, but also on TikTok.
I'm doing some homework.
Sharing her own lessons to followers.
So I have 2.2 million TikTok grandchildren.
How does that feel to say out loud?
It feels good. I'm talking to you. I feel that I'm making a connection with people.
That connection on campus as well.
There isn't a certain age to go back to school, and she proved that.
It doesn't matter how old you are, just do your best.
A standout student showing what it takes to be great. Nancy Chen, CBS News, Ogden, Utah.
Now over to Indiana. A fire department there crossed a major department milestone. It's the first fully female-staffed fire station in Plainfield. The department consists of 69 people split between multiple firehouses. Plainfield Fire Station 123's engine and ambulance are all staffed by women, 4 paramedics and 1 EMT.
People will say, you know, we're not strong enough, we can't handle it, things like that. And I think that, you know, the women that you see in here today, we're willing to put in that work to make sure that we are strong enough, we are capable, we go to the training that we have to go to. And to be honest with you, the guys that work around us are very supportive of us, as we are of them.
Plainfield Fire Territory responds to more than 6,000 emergency calls a year. In the music industry, women are missing from behind-the-scenes roles. That's according to a recent initiative study. Women make up less than 3% of music producers. As Danya Backus shows us, one organization is working to ensure women put their input and imprint on the music industry.
In order to have the perfect song,
What is your favorite part?
you have to have the right beat. At studios in Miami, Florida, and North Hollywood, California,
Can anybody tell me what BPM is?
the next generation of music creators are working to break the glass ceiling.
It's extremely important for girls to be able to see themselves in these roles.
Tiffany Miranda is the founder of Girls Make Beats, a nonprofit empowering a new class of female producers, DJs, and audio engineers. She started the organization based on her experience in the music industry.
It normally was men who were telling me, you know, what creative direction I should be going with my music, how I should dress, what I should say. And there was just always this huge disconnect for me because I was like, where are all the women?
Women make up less than 3% of music producers. That's 38 men to every 1 woman.
This is why, I have to do it. To, gotta increase that percentage.
13-year-old Malika Shabazz, who as a multi-threat recording artist goes by Sparkle, has been a part of Girls Make Beats since she was 9.
I want to learn how to do everything behind it so that way I could take control of all of my music.
The girls, who range in age from 5 to 17, are already making their mark by producing an official remix for Janet Jackson, music for a Ford commercial with Angela Bassett, and DJing for Missy Elliott. For Sparkle,
my headset on and I'm with my DJ crew, we're having so.
Girls Make Beats isn't just about the music, it's given her confidence.
yeah, I'm a girl and I'm in this industry and I'm killing it and I'm doing what I love.
Ultimately, if we see that a young girl is able to obtain the confidence to do whatever it is that she puts her mind to, then we've done our job.
The job of knowing girls can rock with the best of them. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
How you doing? Hey! Hi, Lucy. What you doing?
Next, how a couple of lovebirds met from the power of social media. And last but certainly not least, we have a story that's all about finding love to end our show. Steve Hartman goes on the road with a couple of lovebirds. You have to see to believe.
To me, some of the saddest tombstones are the incompletes, the couples where one has passed but the other still present, buried above under a mound of loneliness, such as the case of Blossom the goose.
Last August, Blossom lost her mate, Bud. They'd lived on the pond here at Riverside Cemetery in Marshalltown, Iowa. And according to cemetery staff, after Bud died, Blossom's grief was as evident as any human's.
Her behavior was just, it was quite a change.
General Manager Dory Tommen says Blossom started hanging out near the front office, always staring at herself in the glass or the model tombstones.
She wanted company.
Even if it's just a reflection.
Yeah.
And that's when Dory got a crazy idea. A hysterically lovely, crazy idea. She posted a personal ad that read in part, "Lonely widowed domestic goose seeks life partner for companionship and occasional shenanigans. I'm youthful, adventurous, and lively."
I mean, what are the odds you're going to find some goose, a male goose?
Oh, in Iowa?
Apparently, this state is lousy with bachelor geese.
So the phone rings?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you hear? Honk, 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 honk.
No, I didn't hear anything like that.
Instead, she heard humans Deb and Randy Hoyt, owners of a widower goose named Frankie.
He needed a mate.
Yeah, and plus he's so lonely.
You know, I thought, well, that'll be great, you know.
And so they set up a blind date where Blossom welcomed Frankie with open wings.
They started walking off together and they haven't really left each other's sides since.
A loving reminder that until your last day is etched in stone, don't ever give up on finding goosebumps. Steve Hartman on the road in Marshalltown, Iowa.
I don't know. It makes me happy to see that they found each other. Thanks so much for watching this weekend. 9 on the positive side. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time.